Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends. I am Abdul Mateen Younus representing MasterJii Network. Today we are going to discuss another interesting topic with you, that is flowcharts. So before starting our topic, I request my new viewers kindly subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that they can get my new uploaded videos easily. Now moving towards our topic, flowcharts. The topics of discussion are: what is a flowchart? History of flowchart, flowchart symbols, advantages of flowchart, algorithm versus flowchart, and at the last we will discuss some examples. Now moving to the topic, what is a flowchart? A flowchart is simply a graphical representation of steps. It shows steps in sequential order and is widely used in presenting the flow of algorithms, workflow or processes. Typically, a flowchart shows the steps as boxes of various kinds and their order by connecting them with arrows. And we will discuss what is the history of flowcharts. There are two persons, Frank and Gilbert, which introduced flowcharts in 1921, and they were called process flowcharts at the beginning. Later on, Alan Morgenson is credited with training business people on how to use flowcharts. So this is a brief history of flowcharts. Now we will discuss some of the major symbols that are used in making the flowchart. So first symbol is for start end. An oval represents a start or end point. Then second, arrows. A line is a connector that shows relationships between the representative shapes. Third, input and output. A parallelogram represents input or output. Process. A rectangle represents a process. Decision. A diamond indicates a decision. So, when we want to start or end, we will use the symbol oval. When we use to show the relationship, then we use the symbol arrow. And if we want to show input or output, we use the symbol parallelogram. Similarly, for processing, we use the symbol rectangle. And for decision making, true, false, yes, no, we will use the symbol diamond. So these are the some major important symbols that are used in making the flowchart. Moving towards forward, there are some advantages of using flowcharts. Communication, effective analysis, proper documentation, efficient coding, proper debugging, efficient program maintenance. So we will discuss them one by one. First, communication. Flowcharts are a better way of communicating the logic of a system to all concerned. Then, effective analysis. With the help of flowcharts, problem can be analyzed more effectively. Third, proper documentation. Program flowcharts serve as a good program documentation needed for various purposes. Fourth, efficient coding. Flowcharts act as a guide or a blueprint during the system's analysis and the program development phase. Fifth one is proper debugging. Flowcharts help in the debugging process. And the sixth one is efficient program maintenance. The maintenance of an operating program becomes easy with the help of a flowchart. So these are the advantages of using flowchart. Then moving forward, there is a difference between flowchart and algorithm. So the first difference between algorithm versus flowchart is algorithm is a stepwise analysis of a process, whereas flowchart is pictorial representation of process. And then second is simple English is used to write algorithms, whereas standard symbols are used to design flowcharts. And the third one is algorithm is less time consuming, whereas flowchart is more time consuming. And then fourth, it is easier to modify an algorithm, whereas it is difficult to modify a flowchart. And the last one is it is a step-by-step procedure to solve a problem, that is algorithm, whereas it is a graphical representation of solution, that is flowchart. And you can also observe them, you can also differentiate them by seeing the example that is shown on your screen. And at the last, we will discuss some of the examples of flowchart. First, you will start the flowchart by drawing the oval shape and write in the oval shape start. And then you will take two numbers as an input from the user and draw the figure for input, that is parallelogram. And as you have taken the input, then you go towards processing. So for processing, you draw the figure, that is rectangle, and you write the formula sum is equal to number 1 plus number 2. As you have done processing, then there will be an output. So for output, we will use the symbol parallelogram, and then you draw parallelogram for output. And after these steps, you should end your flowchart by drawing an oval again. So this is the complete procedure how to draw flowchart, and I think this is the best example for understanding the flowchart. And there is a second example, average of three numbers. Totally it is same as the previous example. You should start your flowchart by drawing an oval shape, then take input A, B and C, and then you will do processing by drawing the figure of rectangle, and then you write the formula A plus B plus C divided by 3, which is a formula of average of three numbers. After processing, there will be an output. So for output, you should draw parallelogram, and at the last you should stop the flowchart by drawing the oval shape again. So friends, this is a topic which I have discussed with you in detail. I hope you will understand it. If you have any query or you want to give us any suggestion, then kindly comment us below. Inshallah, we will meet you in the next lecture with a new topic. That's for all. Khuda Hafiz.